King Charles is having his birthday party inside.
Oh, good.
And not outside. You wouldn't want to be out in the garden today, would you? But he turns 75 tomorrow. And the celebrations start later today with a house party at Highgrove, his home in Gloucestershire.
It's an afternoon tea for community champions who were also born in 1948. The guests include former Marie Curie nurse Anne Brady and the chef Raymond Blanc. We can speak to them now. Morning to both of you. It's lovely to see you. Anne, I'm going to have to come to you first of all because you're also celebrating your birthday.
That's right. I'll have my birthday the end of December.
And Anne, tell us a little bit about your work, because in reading about you, I think somebody said one of the nicest quotes I've ever heard about a guest, which is, in your work as a nurse, you are the nurse I want to be by my side, holding my hand. Tell us about what you do.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear. I started my nurse training in 1968. And when I turned 50, I decided then to become a palliative care nurse. So I worked Marie Curie Cancer Care for 16, 17 years, and then joined Camden Home Nursing, which is based here in Gloucestershire at Chipping Camden, working as a palliative care nurse, going into people's homes, looking after them at night time, and supporting family and ensuring that they have a rest also and are able to care for their loved ones in the daytime.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people really...
rewarding job that I've had.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of people watching this morning who would like to thank you. But what does it mean to be thanked by the King with an invitation to his birthday party? That's special.
Well, I mean, it's very special. I did, in fact, meet the King when he was Prince Charles in 2009 at Clarence House. And it's a great honour for me to actually meet him again. Now, particularly that His Majesty. He was a prince when I first met him.
Absolutely. Have you taken a present?
Gosh, you know, no, I haven't.
Oh,
just myself.
Anne,
just myself and my humour.
What do you give the King as a birthday present?
Will I be dismissed?
No, I'm sure you won't.
Well, indeed. I know, I did read that he's a difficult person to buy gifts for.
Raymond Blanc, you have known him for many, many years. Is that true? What would you buy the King?
I think if I had to give a present to the King, I would love to invite him at the Manoir Quatre Saisons, of course, and to see my orchard, to see my organic gardens. There's 17 gardens at the Manoir, which are all on his own values. Okay, that's 50 years that the King is actually engaged, okay, with sustainability to create a durable, sustainable future. Okay, he's been involved, of course, in the Princess Foundation, which is an extraordinary charity, really, which engage young people, which create a future for other people. He has been completely extraordinary. He has left a huge legacy in terms of environment and all of these huge important issues.
We're seeing some pictures, Raymond, right now of you and him over the years, chatting in the orchards and talking about food. And he's given an interview, hasn't he, to The Big Issue, which we've talked about this morning, with a message about sustainability and food waste. That's very much at the heart of what he wants to mark with his birthday this week.
Very much so, and actually even at 21 years of age, at the Castle of May, he gave an extraordinary speech, okay, on sustainable values and of course on the use of plastic, okay. So already at the age of 21 years of age, he was already involved in these issues. And since he has really been such a driver, a crusader for the cause, and it's extraordinary what he has achieved. And it's little known, it should be better known.
And Raymond, am I right in thinking that once when you met him, you said that you didn't like his garden very much? Is that true?
It's true, actually. And I asked him to come to see my own gardens, which he actually did. And he came 6 months after, okay, with a huge umbrella because it was raining, cats and dogs. And we visited for 3 hours my organic gardens. There are 17 of them. And he agreed. Raymond, he said to me, yeah, your gardens are that good. I'm very grateful that you invited me. And we planted a tree together. And I must say, his tree is bearing far more apples than my own. So he's probably a better gardener than I am.
Well, at least you'll have matching weather today by the sounds of it. It's going to be pouring down outside. But Anne,
Yes, very much so.
What do you know, Anne, about what's going to happen inside? We see the tables are set, but this afternoon tea, have you had a look at the menu? Do you know what's going to be served?
That's right, there's afternoon tea and I believe some entertainment as well for the guests. And we will, in fact, meet the King later on today.
Fantastic. We'll have a wonderful afternoon.
Interesting is that it is. What's interesting is it's not anymore the Prince's Foundation. It is now, for 3 days ago, the King's Foundation.
The King's Foundation.
And that's totally new.
Indeed. Thank you both indeed.
Charity.
Indeed. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you very much indeed.
And they've got the Christmas trees.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
I know.
Oh, that's sweet. They've got the Christmas
I just
trees
got a
up.
kiss. I don't think people at home saw that lovely little moment.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very sweet. Spreading
happy birthday, Anne.
and Christmas tree for the birthday party.
Yeah.
Already.
Very Christmassy.
Middle of November.
We've gone early, haven't we?
We're very early. It's our first one.